Hey guys, got here from Red Rock Maintenance. So today it's raining out, so we were going to cut lawns and I can't do that. So I have a weed eater that I have not used in over a year and a half now because it broke on me. So let me show you where it broke. So it broke right here on the shaft. So where I have it on the trimmer rack, that's exactly where the trimmer rack thing clips on and clamp it in. Now I know all the new trimmer racks, they all have engine mounts. I don't have an engine mount on mine. I think that's maybe why it happened from all the bouncing. So anyways, I took it to the shop. They had it in there for over a year. He was going to try and get a new shaft for me so it would be cheaper for me, but nothing came in. So to get a new shaft, it was like going to be like $200 to $300 just to replace it and install it. So I didn't want to spend that kind of money because it's almost cheaper just to buy a new one. So I just ordered a new shaft. I think the shaft was like actually there's a price right there, 111 bucks Canadian. So order a new shaft, and I figured I'd try put it on myself and redo it. I'm not very good at this kind of stuff, so I'm gonna try and do it and see what happens. So I'm gonna take the shaft out of the box and see what it looks like. All right, so let's take it out and see what's in here. Alrighty, pull it out. Alright, so there you go. It's a new shaft right there. So all I have to do is take the stuff off the old one and put it on this one. So I hope I can figure out how to do it properly. Assuming it's going to go down this way. So let's start taking the old one apart and we'll put it to the new one. So at the video I already explained this, but I'll explain it to you now. On the handle part here that I'm unscrewing now, you only need to unscrew 2 of the screws, and they're the big ones. The small ones you can leave alone. What I realized was that the 2 big screws, they are actually the inside. Once you pull the handle off, there's 2 clamps inside, and that's what's holding the trimmer engine to the actual shaft. So you don't need to unscrew the 2 small screws that I did as well, because all those do is hold the plastic handle together. So yeah, when you're doing that, if you do have to replace that shaft, don't unscrew all the screws. It's just the 2 big screws on the trimmer handle. This whole thing, let's take this whole thing right off. Okay, so that's loose now. So now I just have to find, actually I have to get a small hex drive thing for this, I believe. I don't think I have one. Okay. That might just slide right off. Okay, I'm gonna have to find a smaller star-shaped one for that one. Alright, so this part here, you don't actually have to undo these small screws. You won't have to undo the big screws because the big screws are the ones that actually clamp onto the shaft. So you just have to make sure you unscrew them enough and make them loose enough that it'll slide off, which I did not do, so I had to go back and redo it. So make sure you do that, and there it comes off. Alrighty, so that was pretty easy. That's all off now. So maybe what I'll do, I'll put this back on the shaft first. Okay, use this a little bit more. So inside here, you got a clamp, so it's pretty tight. Just loosen it up a bit more. There we go. Perfect. Alright, so it's not necessary to undo all those screws. You only need to undo 2 screws. Just this one here and this one here, because that's where the clamps are holding it on there. Alright, as well, you gotta pull this out of the old one. But my problem now is this whole thing is bent as well. So I don't think this is gonna work. I'm gonna try putting it in and see what happens, but I don't think that's gonna work. Okay, that went in, so we'll try that, see what happens. Okay, so that part is done. Let's put this over here. Okay, next we have to take this part off. So it looks like it's just these 2 bolts right here, and it should just pop off. So let's try that. Alrighty. Just slides off just like that. Okay, this will just slide right on. Okay, make sure everything is straight, and we'll tighten this back up. Alright guys, that was actually a lot easier than I thought it was going to be. So let's go see if it will actually start up now. Now I haven't had this started in over, like I said, 1.5 years, so let's see what happens. Alright, one thing I forgot was the handle. It's kind of bare. So I don't have a handle for this one actually, because I actually broke some handles and I took one off of this old one. So I'm going to have to buy another handle. But anyways, let's just start up quickly and see if it actually works. Alrighty guys, it started up and it works great. So I'm just going to have to buy a handle for that. And it will be another weed eater. So now I've got 4 weed eaters. I don't need 4, but I have 4 now just in case anything happens. That's awesome. If you guys haven't done so already, please like the video and subscribe to the channel. Alright guys, thanks for watching.